You know, I see so many of these stories day in and day out, and I know you are wondering why I do this. That is why I am doing a special segment. Tonight's tale is called The Reason Why. A few weeks back, this station WRDS 361 released a farce. It was called 2G1C, and it was relating to the 2 Girls 1 Cup video and not the 2 Grimaces 1 Cup as the station fictitiously presented it to the audience. What you're about to hear is the true story about the video. Let's watch a brief clip of the video and then we will reveal the whole story so that you, our prized viewers, understand what you really saw. While that clip was entertaining, it was far from the truth. Now, if you will give me the opportunity, I wish to present to you the facts. In a faraway land called Cyberdonshire, there was a very secret meeting between 2 factions. The first faction was a noble race called the Bots of Auto. They resided in the northern lands of Cyberdonshire. The second faction was called the Icons of Decept. They were a humble but rambunctious group. The Icons of Decept resided south of the Spark of All line, near the twin peaks of a small village called Smuffetier. The meeting was called by the Grand Wizards from the Don MacAuld group. These were the wisest of wizards and had started this peace negotiation 3.5 trillion calorians ago, as you biologicals call it. As they met with the group, they started off with small talk about how nice their visit was. They explained the wonder of the scenery at the Twin Peaks. They also stressed how important it was that everyone go there after the closing of the meeting for the fluffing of blueberry yum-yums. They then insisted that the leaders of the 2 factions take hands as a token of unity in this effort to reunite our 2 people. After the departure of the wizards, I needed to use the John, so I quickly left. On my way out, I saw the Boba triplets, an amazing group of beings who were from the Tapioca Nebula. They were undoubtedly here to see the Twin Peaks as well. What I didn't know is that it was their time for use at that location. They quickly became angered with the presence of my people. You could tell by the size of their growing tapioca jollies that they were very unpleased. They started to tear the bodies of my kinsmen apart. As I was lubricating the ground behind some growing rust, I heard my friend Wu Zan scream in agony as they crushed their skull with their cup basins. Then I heard Chaz Land mumble as they decimated their waste extraction system. I was confused. I could not tell if it was pain or pleasure or both for them. I was so stunned. Then I saw them rip off the data ports of all the attendees. They quickly gathered all the parts of my people together and threw them in their cup basins so they could dissolve the silica in their parts to enhance their own tapioca jollies. After all, the Boba with the bigger jollies gets twice the attention. I could almost hear the last words from Chaz Land's vocal processor as he dissolved. It almost sounded like they said, "So much jollies. So much jollies. All in my mouth." Then it was like hearing forgiveness. Screams and then silence. They slowly devoured what was left. I was so terrified I could not move. I watched, and then I noticed they started setting up for their dance rehearsal. They were preparing for the intergalactic dance-off. I watched and truly enjoyed their routine so much I almost forgot how horrified I was. Then I remembered Chaz Land and how much pain and or joy they were in. I quickly dispersed to tell the Grand Wizards that we would be unable to attend the fluffing of the blueberries. They were quite annoyed and insisted I take them to where the Boba was practicing. As we approached, Purple Noah Pull seen us and ran off. Brown Tai Chai seen us as well and did the same. The wizards insisted that I left immediately because I was too young to understand what was about to happen.